32 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 28 degrees. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
One new notification. For Brenda,
We're live.
Amazon shopping. There's a low price offer from an author you follow. Witted Blinks, Lexi Baker Mystery, by Leanne Brown. It's $11 after $1.99.
Hey, Randy.
With delivery by tomorrow.
No.
Just say, buy it now.
No.
I just say cancel to mine.
Yours was telling you to buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy, we're just trying to figure out how cold it is. And Arnie's at 25. I don't remember what Bryn's at.
32.
Okay, I'm at 55. Hey, Warhawk, how you doing?
Hey, Warhawk.
Oh, got this morning and it was Mother Nature was crying.
Well, don't bite the cord.
You know, she does it too hard and everything. It'll be the last time she wants to do it.
And she ate one already.
Yeah.
Just wondering why my phone wouldn't charge.
Ooh. Warhawk, I thought you were older than that.
Mm-mm.
Hey, it's Cool Gamer. How you doing?
Eagle.
Cool Gamer.
Oh. Well, I got a good laugh out of Rudy a few minutes ago. I was sitting here before going live, and I was watching. Hey, there's Wayne. How you doing?
Hey,
It's been
Wayne.
a while.
Hey, Wayne.
But anyways, I was watching the Facebook reels. It said, "Why do Mexicans make tamales for Christmas?"
Mm.
So they have something to unwrap.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
I don't eat tamales.
I don't need them either.
Oh, I love tamales. Especially when I can find someone that makes them and everything down here. Now, those are the best ones.
I can't stand the texture.
Really? Was it the corn and everything they use?
Yeah.
Huh. I love tamales. Now, the kind that you go and get like at the restaurant or something like that, those are not real. Those are not anything compared to what you get when someone hand makes them.
My mom used to make them.
Really? Now, what kind did she make? Did she make the beef or chicken?
Chicken and forgot the other kind. I don't know if it was bean or cheese or.
Yep. So there'll be snowmobiles today, snowmobiles tomorrow, especially the water, the gas, and electric.
Yeah, I saw that, Warhawk.
Yep. What'd y'all think about my thumbnail picture?
I didn't see it because I didn't look on YouTube.
Oh.
I didn't see it either. Oh.
Anyways, when we're at work and everything, if there's a defect in something, it's like, well, we can't do anything about it. It's in the wood. So I found a small piece of scrap wood and everything. No, I didn't. If I did, I don't remember. I've slept since then. But anyways, I found a small scrap piece of wood and everything, and I put one of the screws and everything in it, and I wrote on there, "It's in the wood." I took a picture of it.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah, because that's the one thing Rudy's always saying is, well, it's in the wood. We can't do anything about it. So I figured, why not? That'd be something good. And like I said, I made it. And Lola, meow, meow.
Didn't even phase my cat.
What was that all about?
Wow. Well, Randy, I ain't coming over there to feel you. See how you are. You're too far away for me to make that trip. But I know for me, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I know last night I came home from work, man. I was like, oh man. I took a couple of the daytime cold medicine. I came out here to the garage, and about 20 minutes later, it's like, nope. I headed inside. I stripped down and I climbed into bed for a couple hours sleep. Hey, there's Robert finally showing up.
Hi,
We're
Robert.
Yeah, we were asking about you the other night. There's never bored.
I never bored.
He should be down here in my neck of woods right now. Actually,
Oh,
he's a little bit further south.
Yeah.
Not much further south. What?
They're saying Friday snow.
You can have it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. All right, we'll send it all over to Arnie. How's that?
Arnie's gonna
I
get it
don't
too.
want it.
He's gonna get it too.
I tell you what, how about we just all send it back north of the border? That way all those crazy Canadians like Uncle Mark and Sarah get it.
Can we?
No, we'll all get together and send it down to Texas.
Oh, no. I'll turn that industrial strength fan on and start blowing it back north. I tell you what, now I could always turn it westerly and send it over there to Bryce, let him have it all. Or send it out to someone out there in Louisiana. That's our Texas summers, Randy. Trust me, if you've never been to Texas during the summer, you're going to know what it's like. Raining where you're at? Oh, you must be down there in the Houston area then. Because we got nothing here right now. It was raining here this morning when I was going to work. But then by 9 o'clock, it was done. You know, they got rain down that area. Let me look at my radar and see what it shows as far as where it rains at here in Texas. No, it shows rain to be down there by Brownsville. I don't know, depends upon what you put in it, Warhawk. Now they got rain down there towards a little bit south of Corpus, down in the valley down there. Hey, there's Dancing. How you doing?
I'm dancing.
You're dancing.
Yeah, Chris. I was going to say, Crystal was asking me how many screw ups and mess ups did we have at work today. I said we had few little screw ups and one mess up. Of course, that's not exactly the terminology she likes using, but that's the nicest way I could put it. A mess up is when we got to send it back to get redone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one of those today. It seems that someone didn't make the frame right for one of the cabinets we had to do. So it had to be totally redone. Thank goodness it was a small one. So it wasn't all that bad. Oh, and by the way, that TV, I was talking to Ryan. I mentioned him yesterday at work. Yeah, he told me he saw the price tag on that 85-inch TV. I was way off. He said it was right around $1,700. So that I'm going, damn, that was an expensive TV.
Yeah, my Walmart, they currently have an 85-inch TV. I don't know how much. I didn't look at the price.
Yeah, Wilhock, it was this. Well, it wasn't totally foobarred, but it was something that had to be sent back to get redone. And thank goodness it got redone today. Not like where it's something gets totally messed up where we gotta wait and have it redone like the next day. Well, Robert, get in there. Don't get me in line on that one. I'm not the one that came up with that idea. That was not my. I didn't do it. I know it makes no sense because you can have something 25 inches and 10 inches high. Hey, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Oh, and one thing I will say, this came in. This got delivered yesterday.
What is it?
That's that pass through thing with the solar cables and everything. Um, Not exactly all that thrilled with it. Opened the box up. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I got it. This is the pieces that the cable goes through. Hang on, me.
Yeah.
All right, Ford, take it easy. Appreciate you coming in.
I never bored.
We do this. But anyways, that's the piece there that the cable itself goes through. So it comes in here, and it's actually got rubber insulation in there. But
Yeah.
it gets mounted in the box here. Okay, that's the box. The biggest problem is there's only 2 holes. Okay, they don't put any holes for you to mount it anywhere. You got to drill your own holes. And on top of that, there's no gasket for right here, so it's not going to seal up.
You use lap sealant.
Yeah, I'll probably have to either that or find some silicone sealant to go in there.
Yeah, it's designed for lap sealant.
And then I have to drill the holes and everything in it for it to mount up.
Kelly.
I mean, this wasn't all that expensive. Yeah, get some silicone, yeah. So either I'm gonna use that or I'll find some, different one that they've got and everything. So I don't know yet. Probably went up working on that this weekend when I got more time to mess with it all. And hopefully I'm over all this because, man, I was still coughing up. Felt like I'm trying to cough up a damn lung at work. I had a hard time going to work this morning because that's all I was doing all the way to work.
Yeah.
And then making several trips to the bathroom just to grab the brown Kleenex on a roll. That way my nose will stop running. I will say this. I do like this new diesel heater I got. It's not that bad. Hey, there's Joe. How you doing?
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
But the fuel pump on it it's quiet. It's got a quiet fuel pump on it. I can hear it, but it's not like that Vivor one.
That clink, 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 clink.
Yep. I mean, if you look at now the weird thing about this one, it doesn't talk to you, but the screen setting and everything, you can actually change. It's easier to change temperature setting for it. So I was like, okay. So right now I've actually got it set on high because it's going to take a while to get this garage, warmed up. But then it's not going to be staying warm because it's not totally sealed up anyways. That's one of the reasons why we had two of them. What was that?
Layla.
That might have been Brent because she was trying to figure out what the noise was.
No, I was looking up because I have one of those ladybugs on my ceiling.
She knocked coming to the cookie tin over.
Joe, no, because the exhaust, I've actually got routed outside everything. So that's a nice thing. Now it does have a little bit of smell, when it first starts up. This being new and everything, so it's got to burn all that newness off of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have a smell like that off of it, but as far as actually having the diesel exhaust, no. Now, Walhart, you gonna get the same thing like what I've got? Like I was showing, I mean, they got different ones. I got the angled one, which is fine. But I do know that they've got a straight one. Now, the only bad thing I will say is that there's no way hooking up a muffler to it. So if you want, the only way to do that is you'll actually have to, excuse me, hook up the muffler in between and everything. Randy, actually, yeah, that's what a lot of them do. They'll actually, you can take the propane furnace out and actually hook up the diesel heater in there. That's what a lot of people will do inside their RVs and everything.
Or
my stock again.
Or their small pop-up trailer, they'll remove the electric heater.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the one thing I do like about with these is, I mean, they're running off a 12 volt. So if you've got a car battery, something like that, It'll run off of that. For me, I'm actually going to have this one and the other one that's the same manufacturer and everything. I'm going to have both of those out in the other garage, and I'll keep the VVOR in here. And actually, I got the stuff to rebuild the other VVOR that I've got, the tall one, and have it set up in here also. Because one thing I was using was the that computer power supply, because that puts out 12 volts. Well, I found something
Yeah.
else on Amazon that does the same thing, that is actually quieter and everything. They're a lot easier to operate. So all I got to do then is run my wiring and everything from this little box and everything to the other side, which is 2 wires, and I'll have the other diesel heater set up on the other side of the garage. That way I have this side warm and keep that side over there warm also.
Yeah.
How much snow are they saying we're gonna get?
Quite a bit.
No. Thursday all day into Friday morning.
So you're going to get quite a bit.
Oh no. Only 1.4 inches.
Oh.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Now, 1.5 inches of snow down here, that's quite a bit for us.
Oh, that's hardly anything for us.
Well, that's almost a blizzard for us. Because, like I said, we don't get it down here that much.
So I'm making pulled my socks out again.
Ah.
Yeah, 1.5. All you'll be able to do is
You'll see it on the grass, maybe.
swerve on the streets.
Wahawk, what I've got out there in the other garage is 2 of those 12-volt lithium iron phosphate batteries that are being, for the solar, come for being charged off the solar panels I've got. So I'll be using those. Now, the nice thing about this is not only is it 12 volts, but it can run off of 24 volts also. So if I decide to upgrade out there in the garage to 24 volt, I can still be able to power these no problem.
Yeah, I think last week when it snowed one time, I was coming home. I was turning a corner. I did almost a 180.
Ooh. On these heaters, Randy, it's kind of difficult because you turn them on, and then when you go, they constantly run. Okay, so when you go to turn it off, or if it shuts, when it goes to shut down, the fuel pump itself stops, and what it does is the fan will stay running until the temperature sensor on the unit itself gets to a certain temperature, because it's its cool down period. So as far as having a thermostat hooked up to one of these, to have them, automatically come on, I don't think anything like that would work. But I'll put it like this: I am working on an idea to get more heat and everything out of them. I mean, I've seen videos with people, like I said, they really long exhaust pipe, run along, put the wire cage and everything over it, or they'll hook it up to an old heater to get the radiant heat and everything off of it. But my idea is something totally different.
Yeah, one channel I watch, they live in a van. Before they shut their heater off, they set to the highest temperature to burn off anything that may be in the heater.
Yeah.
And then they shut it down.
One thing I found out is these things were actually invented back in 1935 over in Germany. That's how long they've been around. But like I said, the patent on them ran out. Now, when the patent ran out, I don't know. All I know is that that's when everybody and their brother decided, hey, we're going to start making them. That's why you go on Amazon, you can find all kinds of different ones out there, different manufacturers, but they're all basically the same thing.
Yeah. What you laugh?
Yeah, I mean, like this one here, I can, tell it, the temperature setting. I can have it either on low or high.
Hi, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Yeah, there's my sweetie. But as far as, like a thermostat telling it to, come on and then tell it to turn off, well, you can, but you're talking about, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes for them to shut off. That way they go through the cool down period. And then it takes about 2 or 3 minutes for them to, once you want it back on, the glow plug's got to start heating up, and then the fan's going to come on, and then you're going to have, and once that glow plug comes on, heats up, then the pump's going to start pumping the fuel in there to ignite everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. I just don't know how it'd be done. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not, possible to do, but hey, you figure out how to do it, it's possible.
Actually, in a way, it kind of resembles an oil furnace because the thing in the furnace lights up first, and then pump kicks in, then the oil starts coming through.
Yep. I got to drop my camera down real quick. Oh. Not going to mute because I'm not going to blow. I'm just going to wipe. My nose is getting more exercise than I am. Well, Susan, you probably are looking like a female Christmas tree. Well, you know what the difference is between a male and a female Christmas tree is? Arnie, you should know that one.
Yeah, I was laughing at Susan's comment.
Yeah. It's whatever you want to use, Warhawk. Okay. Joe, all I can say is 2 out of 3. Meatloaf, potatoes. You can keep that third one.
I got candy canes to put on the tree. Guess who was taking them off?
Layla.
Yeah.
The female tree didn't have the round globes. As I say, no balls.
I don't have a tree up this year.
No, we don't have one because one, we don't have the room, and second, cats would have it down in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
That's the only problem there.
I remember one time Layla was climbing a little tree, almost got to the top, and then it tipped over. Really scared the heck out of her.
Like I said, we used to have Christmas tree and everything years ago. The two cats we actually did have, they didn't bother it much. I mean, there were sometimes they would, but that was the only bad thing is a lot of the ornaments and everything we had. They were the old glass ornaments.
Ooh.
Yeah, and these were some that were from back in the 50s and 60s that were made. You can't get anymore.
Yeah.
And of course, putting the lights and everything on, um, it was always where I had to screw the bulbs themselves in. It took the I think it was the C7 or C9 bulbs. It wasn't the little LED lights.
Yeah, they get hot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, C7, I think.
C7 is a smaller one. Because C9 is usually what you would have outside.
So it was in between a regular light bulb and a night light bulb.
Nightlight is usually about a C7. Susan, no balls. That's why, if I go into Brahms and tell them I want a female banana split. I go, what is a female banana split? I go, no nuts. Yeah, we know how the male will sit there and want to flash the females. See, I knew that would bring Sarah out. Stuff like that. Yeah, it had to bring Sarah out into the chat.
Hey, Sarah.
She couldn't resist. I knew. I knew she was back there lurking somewhere.
Layla. Her scratching her ear.
So how you doing, Sarah? Well, that was nice, Susan. But you made a lot of people happy with that.
That's good, Susan.
Oh, and Bryn, you know how you said that the game was going to be on Peacock and everything Saturday?
Yeah. That's what it told me.
Yeah, it's also going to be on NBC.
For you guys?
Yep.
Not for us.
Oh. But I already looked up on the guide and everything and said, yep, 12 o'clock. It's going to be on Channel 5. It's like, okay. Well, Susan, I bet that made you feel good.
And that's Thursday, right?
No, it's Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay.
Yeah. Now, the game on Christmas Day is on Netflix.
Yeah, I have
Right.
Netflix.
So, I've got Netflix also. I just got to figure out how to be able to watch it out here. And everything. It's on the TV inside the house. But now I was, if for me,
Saturday at 12, the Houston Texans and Kansas City Chiefs are playing on
Yeah.
NBC.
Yeah.
I just went and looked.
yeah, it's NBC.
But it when it showed on my screen, it said only on Peacock.
Huh. Well, when I went up looking at everything, it said on NBC Peacock. But the reason I looked, Peacock and everything is like you mentioned it, and I looked, went on their website and everything. Yeah, $7.99 a month. I'm going. Do I really want to pay $8 just to watch one game? In a way, yeah. But is it really worth it? No. But then when I found out it was going to be on regular, NBC, it's like, oh, okay. So it'll be on regular broadcast.
So that
Thursday's Broncos and Chargers.
so that would be KXAS TV then? Channel 5?
NBC, whatever your channel 5 is.
Yeah. I think that's what ours is. Let me look real quick. Yeah, KXAS. That's what we've got. Well, Susan, hey, don't feel too bad because Popeye, his wasn't working on Rumble last night. And actually, I had to send a message to OG. Said, yeah, it's working. And then OG goes, yep. Mater just said, yep, chat's showing up. But they couldn't see it on their end. Which kind of Pringles? I know what we had tonight, basically for supper, was corn dogs.
Mater, how'd you know that I had corn dogs?
That's what we had. What you had also?
I had corn dogs and beans.
Uh-oh. We're going to find out about that later then. Well, I came home and I finished off the remaining amount of the cranberry relish. So I figured, why not? Wasn't much of it left anyways. It's still good. Hey, and there's Mr. Bill Beckett.
Hi, Bill.
Well, that's a good question. That's a really good question for Arnie. I don't know if we're going to see it, but Walt probably going to be smelling it and hearing it. Let's see.
Hey, Bill.
Susan, she'll probably feel the rumble from it.
Rumble from what?
What Arnie had to eat earlier.
Oh, because she lives nearby him.
Yeah.
I had egg rolls.
Back again?
Well,
Okay.
if you stop letting eggs on a flat surface tilted downward, they won't roll. No, Bill, he doesn't. Most of the time, he does try to blame it on Layla, though.
My cat does not even bother to look or see where the cat noise is coming from. She don't even care.
You might have to get her hearing aids then.
She don't care. She'll see like when little kittens are talking on my phone when I'm watching a video. She'll look and she's like, whatever.
Well, go get it. If that's what you want, go get it.
Chicken flag lice?
Louse is the common name for any member of the clade Thyraptora,
What?
which contains nearly 5,000 species.
Alexa, stop.
Who pulled her chain? Gee,
His wants to talk all the time.
In fact, mine did that last night, too. I think we were all talking about chicken soup or something, and mine went off. Layla,
oh, really, Susan?
what's wrong with that ear?
How long ago was that?
The movie that they can't talk and they have to do sign language and they can't make a noise. I watched that one day, and when they made a noise, my cat went because it was so quiet, and all of a
What
sudden the
movie?
noise.
What movie was that?
It's got a John Cusack, not John Krasinski, and his wife.
Huh.
Wait, they're on Hulu.
Well, Susan, you're still young.
What?
Okay.
He says a quiet place.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Hey, do you know how to make sure you got plenty of gas money in your wallet? Keep a dollar bill in there. Every time you want to fart, just open your wallet up. Now you got gas money.
Ooh.
Susan's got another question for you, Arnie.
No, I'm not, Susan. That's way on the north side, if I remember right. And in a bad area of town.
Usually, the south side is usually the bad area.
Yeah, where I'm at, south side's okay.
Hey, Mark Thomas, how you doing?
Don't have any porch pirates to worry about.
That's good. Yeah, right now I was going to say that what I'm trying to do is trying to get with Tony's Hot Rod Garage, and I've got the idea. I was, showing Crystal. She was kind of helping me sketch it out last night, and going to get with him as far as the new design for the channel stickers. I want to see about ordering, and go through him to have all, basically all the merchandise get made. So if anybody wants shirts and everything, I mean, I still got them set up for Teespring, but no one's ever bought anything from there. Well, they're not cheap either.
Yeah. Some are saying, too, that the quality from Teespring isn't that good either.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But no, what I want to do is I want to get with Tony and have him, come up with a new design for channel stickers and the logo and everything.
No, I'm not picking you up. Because then you want out right away.
What, extra small? Oh, that's not right, Susan.
No.
She should have asked you first. Oh, well, Tony would have that, I believe.
Yeah, Susan, that's definitely not right.
Yeah. I don't blame you for being mad at her because, yeah, that's not proper to do. I mean, I know several people that say, hey, so-and-so wants your number. Is it okay if I give it to them? And they ask me, or I'll ask them. Oh, so you're trying to go for a younger guy, huh? You're going to be like,
Unless she's dating someone as old as her mom.
eh. I mean, I know for a fact, I'm kind of robbing the cradle with Crystal. Okay.
Okay.
Well, the boss sure is complaining a lot.
Yeah, she wants up and then a minute or two later, back down.
Well, Layla, you're not looking in the camera. That's the problem. You're not looking in the camera. Layla. Meow meow.
My cat's on her towel. My cat's on her tower. She likes it up there.
No, no, now you stay up here.
Layla's not a happy kitty right now.
Yeah, because she wants back down now.
Yeah, that's kind of like my cat.
She
Yeah.
probably saw that you didn't have any food up there for her.
Yeah. I was like, I think, like in the mornings, I'll come in and get my coffee and everything made in the kitchen. Smudge will come running in, and she'll meow at me and everything. I'll go reach down to pet her. She'll run off. It's like, you want attention, but you run off. Really? Then she'll come running back. She'll look up at me and meow. I go reach down and pet her. She runs off. Fine, be that away.
Probably wants to play.
I tell you what makes it bad in the mornings is when I'm in the office. I got to sit there and do the paperwork. To come in there and look up at me and meow. It's like, really? Do I bother you when you are in your office? No. All right, I gotta take care of my nose. Hang on.
Ah, shoot.
Don't strain yourself. You know you had beans earlier.
I tried to pull the stool over and the dumb thing flipped over.
Well, Susan, I bet you do have a pretty smile.
And now the laptop falls over.
So you don't want us to lie about you? What you saying, Bill? Susan, I bet you still have a nice looking one. Hey, nobody complains about mine. You're welcome, Susan. So what's everybody got planned for this weekend? Besides playing in the snow.
There's not going to be any snow to play in.
I don't have anything planned.
Hopefully, well, besides the football game Saturday, hopefully get a chance to get more stuff done around here. I've got to get started again on my mom's car. So I was getting that thing going, so I can get that video and everything made. Really got to show off the city.
Yeah.
That is going to be something so funny. It's like, yeah, like I said, get that done. Let's see, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram.
Hi, Ariel.
Hey, Ariel.
Hey, Ariel.
I go with Twitter. What else did I miss?
No.
YouTube, Facebook, Rumble. Instagram, Twitter. Okay, so that's all 5 of them. That's all 5 social media platforms that I've got. I can post a video on. Of course,
Yeah.
now the one that's for Rumble, that's going to be totally different because I hope whoever watches that one, hopefully you don't have very sensitive ears. Because that's one thing about Rumble is they don't censor anything. Okay, I don't have Snapchat and I don't have TikTok. Only TikTok I've got is what is on the clock.
I have TikTok. I'm on it a lot.
I'm not on TikTok. They're doing good, being normal.
My cat's just laying on the top of the tower.
Yeah, I'm not on TikToks, Snapchat, and I know there's that Discord. I'm not even on that.
There's Twitch.
Yeah, there's Twitch.
I'm not even on that one.
And what's the other one called? Odyssey.
Odyssey? Never even heard of that one.
Odese or SEE or something like that.
Huh. How long has that one been around?
ODY. It's been it's out. It's where a lot of people put their stuff for safekeeping.
Reddit? Never even heard of that. Or, yeah, I've heard of that one, but I didn't read it all that much.
And there's also Patreon.
Patreon, that's more for getting people like
It's a paid thing where people
yeah,
pay and stuff.
it's where it's kind of like a membership for being like on a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
My cousin has one,
Yeah.
but he's got 800,000 subscribers.
What is he on?
He's on YouTube.
What's his channel? You don't remember?
Carpetbagger. Okay, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember it at first. It's the Carpetbagger.
So what does he do on there?
He goes to different things all over the country and videotapes it. Like, he gets scared easy, and he goes to fright things in the wintertime, and he goes and visits all kinds of oddities and Ripley's and county fairs and all that.
So he does a lot of traveling.
Oh yeah, he got divorced because of it. Yep, that's Jacob.
Okay. Well, I think that's you said it's what, your brother?
No, my cousin.
Oh, your cousin. Okay.
My cousin's son. Even though he's only maybe like 5 years younger than me, but he's my cousin's son, so I still call him my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's still
Yeah.
like
I'm related to Carpetbagger.
now. I mean, you're still still your cousin. I just don't remember how you would.
Check her clothes, please.
Second load's already in. The
Yeah,
Death
it's my
Before I Went
cousin.
Live.
And he makes a living on YouTube.
Yeah, when you got that many subscribers and you're getting paid, that much, yeah, you're making some big money on it.
Yeah.
There's people out there that's their job is YouTube. I mean, I know several people that that's what they do for a living is nothing because they've gotten so big that they're actually able to quit their 9 to 5 style job and
Well,
just
his
go with
9
that.
to 5 job told them either that you quit the YouTube or you lose your job, because he worked in social services. He watched, kids. He took them out of homes and put them in other homes and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So he made it work when he had 300,000 subscribers,
Wow.
and he now has like 800 something.
I'll be happy when I hit the 1,000 mark. Last time I looked, it was at 846. So I'm getting there. I'm getting close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark.
I'm just saying, he's got it where he pays people to make the little things, the little, whatever you call those little Snapchat thingamajigs on it. The pictures, the
Right.
cartoons. He's got a cartoon of him. He's got little buttons that people buy, and you name it.
So he's got lots of merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's making money. Like selling the merchandise and stuff like that.
But he's got a following that people like to see his videos, and he travels. He's got a new girlfriend and all that stuff, but
Right.
Yeah.
he lost his wife over, and his girlfriend's job, she works from her laptop, so she can go with him on occasionally.
So where is he based out of then?
North Carolina. But he
Okay.
comes up here. He comes up to Indiana a lot to visit his mom and his stepdad, and Michigan to his dad's house.
Now, for me, I would like to be able to get with a certain cousin of mine and be able to visit her. The thing is, she and I have never met, but I've met her aunt, and that was back in, I want to say like 74 or 75. That was when my grandmother on my dad's side passed away, and we had a lot of family members come in.
Yeah.
When I say we had a lot of them come in, 2 uncles that I never met until that happened. I've heard about them and everything. One actually flew in. They both sold Piper Cub airplanes. Okay, one was in El Paso. The other one lived in Albuquerque. The one in El Paso, he actually flew in on one of the Piper Cubs down to Houston. The one in Albuquerque, of course, he went commercial. But I remember this one lady and everything I was standing there talking to. I had no idea who she was. And I found out later that her father started a little stand over in Georgia selling things made out of pecans. And the company just grew, called Stuckey's.
I've heard of Stuckey's.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
But I've been on the Carpetbaggers live streams under my old name. I told him what my new name is.
Ah,
Because sometimes I drop in and drop him a $5, fiver
yeah.
Yeah.
super chat. But a lot of times I do it through PayPal instead. I go to his PayPal.
Ah,
Yeah, and that's what I usually do is if I want give someone a super chat, I'll go through PayPal. That
But he
way,
has a set it business, so it takes the taxes out.
well, I still have a PayPal account.
I do too.
But I like using the Cash App.
I have Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and
Was that Zemo or
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle.
Venmo? That's the other one. So which one's better then?
Well, the Zelle, it goes right out of my checking account into whoever's account. Like my sister, when she gives me money, it goes right into my account, and then I pay her back through that account.
What about Venmo?
I don't know. I have it, but I don't use it.
All right, Randy, you have a good night. Appreciate you coming in.
bye,
Hey,
Randy.
Randy.
Okay, so Venmo and PayPal are the same company. See, I didn't know. Like I said, I've got PayPal and I got Cash App. Now, to me, I like the Cash App better because with Cash App, if someone was to send something to me, I can say, yes, I want to accept it and everything. And it's like, they'll ask me, okay, do you want it right away? And it's like, no, I'm not hurting that bad. Because if they say, if you want it right away, there's going to be a certain amount taken out. But if I can wait like 2 or 3 days, I get the full amount. It's like, okay, fine, I'll just take the full
That's
amount.
what PayPal is when I order things through PayPal.
Is it? What PayPal, from what I
It'll
understand,
take it out of my account shortly thereafter after I buy things with PayPal.
right. But now, say I wanted to send something to Arnie through PayPal, okay?
Right.
I have to send it, through family and friends, where they
Yeah.
don't get,
Where they
still
get
get
a
a little,
little amount.
right. But do they still get a cut of that or not?
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm not sure if they do. If they do, it's probably very little.
Right. Well, Mark Stuckey's was all over here in Texas. I know in Oklahoma, Louisiana. They were all over in the South. Of course, they started over in Georgia. Okay, so if something is sent through family and friends, they don't take a cut. Okay. Now I do know, say, like before when someone did a super sticker and everything, or super chat and everything, it goes into that little pot and everything, for YouTube. Now YouTube will get their cut, which is usually about 45%.
40%, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then it takes, so much of that it has to build up before I get a check from them.
Yeah, if you make $100 every time.
Right. So basically, I would have to have someone spend, everything go in, say be almost $200 before I get anything. Or
I
about
don't know.
100.
I don't plan on getting monetized.
Right. Actually, no, that'd be should be about $140 before I'd even get a $100 check. So for every $140 in super stickers and chats, stuff like that. Now I do know that, like when I'm watching, like the Sundays when the game's on, and they don't have it on TV here. I'm watching Jeremy. His name is Jeremy Chugs. He's got a YouTube channel. Man, I cannot believe that people will do all the super chats and everything people do on there. I mean, I've seen them where they're doing like $20 left and right in 3 hours. I mean, that guy's got to be getting $300-400 easily.
My cousin gets a lot in super chats when he goes live. But he has anywhere from 200 to 300 to 2,000 people in his chats.
Yeah. Well, I know Jeremy, he's usually averaging about 800 people in chat. But now he does have giveaways on every single stream he does. I know that this past Sunday he was doing a was it Derek Stingley T-shirt or jersey he was giving away, and so I wanted to. He said, "Okay, everybody start spamming, all this and everything."
I'll send it to you, Susan.
Oh, send him the carpetbagger.
What he was wanting was the first 4 people that share and tag me on Twitter gets a free entry. So I wound up doing it since I'm on Twitter. So I wound up, says, "Oh, Mater's Workshop gets a free entry." Like, that'll work. Yeah, right now I'm on the free premium for YouTube. I went trying it for the 2-month trial period. I mean, so far it's not that bad. I don't know if it's going to be worth it.
What? Where you don't have to see ads?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't pay. I don't care if I see ads.
Yeah. Now, about the only thing I am paying for is paying for the Amazon Prime. But with as much money as I've saved with having it, it's definitely worth it.
I have to pay $6.99 for Amazon.
How much you pay?
$6.99 for Amazon.
To get what, Amazon Prime?
Yeah. Hey, you got carpetbagger on. That's his song. He has a song. He's got cartoons. He's got different things that he showcases. Has a different video on the front.
Yeah, I hate that. You're looking for something on YouTube and blast you right away.
Yep. I always do, Wahawk.
Yeah, she don't know how to go small.
I'm the only one here, so I drink the 2 liters from the bottle.
So I can get a 2-liter of this, and I don't have to worry.
I can't drink regular Coca-Cola.
This ain't regular. This is cherry.
I can't drink that.
Well, if I had the 2-liter of it, I know I'd be the only one drinking it because Crystal can't stand it.
There's times I've gotten so in the past, and I was the only one drinking it because no one else liked it.
The Pepsi 2 liters are $2 a bottle, and it costs $1 for the Walmart brand, so I buy the Walmart brand. Yep.
Oh, that's how she's able to get it so cheap.
Yep.
That's why I'm not on any of that,
But
so I got to pay full price.
you have to have that $7 in your account because the day before the 1st, they take the money out.
Hey, there's Uncle Mark. How you doing?
Hi, Mark.
You staying warm up there north of the border? Hey, there's Tommy Hanlon.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Mark. Hey, Angela.
Hi, Tommy. Hi, Angela.
So, Uncle Mark, how's the weather up north of the border, up there in the Great White North? 'Cause that's one thing we're talking about, how we're going to be getting snow down. You know, some of the people up north, like Bryn's, going to be getting some snow.
We're getting pissed. Very little. Very, very little. Not a lot. Now, if yours, you wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't be open. Oh, yuck. He can keep that.
Why, you don't want him sharing that with you?
No. I don't
He's
want
probably, and that's probably a warm front for him.
No
don't
snow.
like cold weather.
Well, he was above freezing or above zero. It was at 8 last weekend. So he got a warm front come through.
I just got the notification that we have snow coming tomorrow.
That's usually the way it is, Wohawk. Especially down here.
Kelly.
I mean, like this morning at work, like I said, going into work and everything, it was wanting to rain. And then about 9 o'clock, go out for first break and everything was all over.
I like Dr. Pepper. I like Mountain Dew. I just can't drink the regular sodas.
Oh, you can keep the Dr. Pepper for yourself after what they did with Dublin. That was so bad. You want to screw around and go after the oldest Dr. Pepper bottling plant in the world because you're the one doing it all.
If I remember, I think American Pickers had also mentioned it one time because they were doing a history on it.
Oh, the Dublin Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
That was a very fun place to go to. I actually got a chance to go down there for, I think it was their 118th anniversary several years ago. And yeah, that was fun. Now I'll take a Dublin Dr. Pepper, over anything.
What does it have? Real sugar in it?
It's made with imperial pure cane sugar, and they would even put it on the cans and bottles. And it was also the only Dr. Pepper plant where you actually went in and got the 10-ounce returnable bottles. But the only way you get a case of those is you had to bring a empty case back in. That was the only way you were able to get any of those bottles. You actually had to have 24 empties.
Yeah, I was looking it up. It was season 15 of American Pickers, 4th episode.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'll have to see about going and finding that one to see what they had to say about it.
Because I remember watching it one time many years ago.
Well, I do know that the date was announced that Dublin Dr. Pepper was going to close because they kept fighting corporate. Okay, now corporate, they're up north of here. Okay, and the whole big thing about it was that uh, the main reason why corporate was suing them was over two reasons. One is they were using the name Dublin in for Dr. Pepper, saying it's Dublin Dr. Pepper. Well, that's where it was made at. It was made in Dublin, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay? And at the time, it was actually the second or third Dr. Pepper plant that was franchised out. And the whole thing about it is you had I think, I forget how big of an area you could sell in. I mean, you had a restricted area that you could, sell your product in. Oh, I would love to go there, Woolhawk. That is one place I would love to go to. But no, like I said, the second reason was because supposedly they were selling outside their restricted area. Well, come to find out, it was corporate that was telling employees at the other plants to go in and get it. Now, the whole thing is the 10-ounce bottles was the only thing they did there in Dublin. The 8-ounce bottles and 12-ounce cans were actually done in another plant. Corporate was telling employees at the other plant, take them out and go take them and go put them at another location outside the restricted area. Hey, y'all keep it going. I'll be right back. Mother Nature's calling.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this was like 6 or 8 years ago. American Pickers was on, and I happened to be watching that episode one day, and they were doing the history on Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I tried some of the different flavors of Mountain Dew, and they problem knows that they don't have the diet ones. And drinking regular soda, to me, it was like way too sweet. Hi, Dennis.
Oh, I didn't know Frank passed away. Hey, Dennis, how you doing?
And Twisted.
Yeah, I think it was Frank that had a stroke or something.
Huh. We're doing pretty good. How you doing? I haven't seen you in here in a while.
Kelly. She ignores me until I get off the computer.
So, Dennis, you been out there buying any more Mopar stuff lately? there and get that hoard built up more. You know, Heavens Mopar, he was looking for been looking for another e-body because he wants to fix the CUDA he's got. I go, hey, I got this Challenger sitting here. It's just doing nothing. I got it. I was going to make a dirt track car out of it, and it was going to cost way more than what I was expecting, and never got a chance to do it. You're talking about the 10, 2, and 4 mark. What that meant, Dr. Pepper actually at one time, because it had sugar and everything in it, it was actually classified as food. And they did the research and they found out that at 10, 2, and 4 o'clock during the day, that's when your blood sugar and everything would go down. So if you drank one at those particular times of the day, it would actually give you a pick-me-up.
Yeah.
That's why if you look at a Dr. Pepper can, it always used to have 10, 2, and 4 on it. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, because with me, I just keep a bottle of regular Mountain Dew in my room.
Yep.
And that's in case if I crash.
Yep. If you crash, I bet your insurance goes up. He is not happy tonight whatsoever. Layla, what is your problem tonight? Is it that time of the month for you? Thank you, Mark. I didn't even know I had that low. Yeah, Layla, it's about time. Meow. Yeah, it's about time you're looking in the camera. Hey, we're over here. There you go.
Layla.
Hey, no messing with the camera.
Yeah, she's trying to pull on it.
That's one thing I don't have to worry about with Smudge or Baby Girl. Neither one of them would be doing that because they're in the house. I'm out here in the garage.
Yeah. And she's also tipped it over a couple times because she get her legs underneath and then she pull her legs back and ends up catching a tripod.
Yeah. Well, up like this, one thing I am going to be trying out soon, and that's actually being live out in the other garage. I don't know how good it's going to work out because what I'm going to do is laptop out there, and I'll have the camera set up and everything, and use my phone as a Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know, use the phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot. I'll have to have the phone close to the door because it's an all-metal garage, so I don't get good signal inside the garage with the phone. So I'll have it by the door, but the laptop and everything will be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking is make sure I got that Blue 80 good and charged. Even though the laptop's got a battery in it, I'll plug the laptop in on the Blue 80 to make sure I got plenty of power.
Yeah.
If need be, I can always plug the the phone in on the Blue Eddy also.
Speaking of that subject, I discovered I have a bad battery.
Oh,
I plugged in my headset thing to charge it, and every 20 seconds it would drop.
huh. Well, you remember that solar battery bank I got? That thing will not charge by solar for some reason. I cannot get that thing to charge on solar. I don't know why.
Probably not enough voltage or current.
I don't know. All I know is I had that thing sitting out in direct sunlight and it would not charge it. Now, if I plug it in on a USB, it'll charge no problem.
Yeah, okay, Susan.
Mark, yeah, Layla definitely is. And of course, he got the text message. I don't remember how much that thing was I wound up buying. Let me go on my Amazon and see if I can even find it.
At first, I gotta save it, then forward.
It's probably on page 6. I've ordered so much stuff. Or it's on page 5. Oh, there it is. Back $27
For what?
all for that solar charger power bank. I don't know if I got one that was bad or what, but I never got a chance to find out. Because it has a 10% off coupon for it.
Yeah, Susan, what is that? I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Looks like scraps of something.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not picking you up again.
Yeah, like I said, Mark, that's what I'm going to try making or try doing. See how it does out there.
Oh, nice, Susan. No. I pick you up and then a minute later you went back down.
Let's see what these are. It says it looks like to be about a 2-pack. But it's 42,800 milliamp hours. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Susan, those are very hairy. Let me show everybody what you just sent me. All right, hang on. All right, have a good night, Mark. Appreciate you coming in.
Bye, Mark.
But yep, there you go. There is a picture of Susan's hairy balls.
Oh, are those dryer ones? Are there dryer ones? Are they for dryers?
I don't know. Well, that's ones that Susan says she made. She's going to get them strung together. Okay, so it's yarn thread and fabric snips.
Mm.
Yeah, Sarah, we definitely need to use like those hairy balls. And Arnie sent me something, but I didn't understand it.
Yeah, he sent, and then I said from Sarah.
So basically, what Susan's doing, she's taking the scraps and putting it all together. That's interesting to do it with the scraps and everything. That's one thing with me. I don't, I try not to get rid of my scrap wood because I know I could probably use that for something. Unfortunately, I get too much of it. All right, Sarah, you'll have to do that.
Times I would keep scrap pieces of wood, and my dad would always say, "Why don't you throw it out because you're not using it?"
Yeah, well, there's going to be reason it's going to be needed someday.
And then one day he wanted me to make something and couldn't because the wood was thrown out.
Yep. But, like for me, I've got, there's certain things like, yeah, I need a small piece. It's like, oh, well, there's a small piece I can use. And otherwise, it'd be just something, be thrown out. But right now, I've got just, so much, stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I can get very easily more of it.
Yeah.
Or I've got bigger pieces I can cut that out of. I mean, it's like these pieces like this right here. I mean, this is a scrap piece I picked up from work. I can use that for something. Don't know exactly what, but I can use it for something.
Yeah.
I mean, I got an idea. About to be cut down. Now, is that something you're actually going to be able to use, Susan, or is something you were wanting?
Spin mop, we had one of those. But somehow or another, the basket like froze. And you go to step on the pedal to spin it, it wouldn't spin.
Well, is he using what kind of butter is he trying to use? Or is it margarine he's using? Oh, speaking of butter, y'all heard about Land O'Lakes, right?
No.
Yeah, you know how they got woke and everything. They decided to take the Indian girl off the package.
Yeah, Mrs. Butterworth isn't Mrs. Butterworth anymore either.
Right. Well, guess who's coming back to Land O'Lakes? Yeah, it seems like that Indian girl's coming back, and Mrs. Butterworth is actually coming back. It seems like they figured out, yeah, we kind of screwed up. Don't mess with something that was working for you.
Yeah.
Geez, I think that's why the Washington Commanders now are fixed to be the Washington Redskins again, because of everybody complaining, saying no, it wasn't, anything dealing going against the Native Americans. It was actual showing respect, because I'd been the symbol for them for over 50 years. I was going to say, that's one thing that Chris and I were talking about at lunchtime today, that the way this country's got to right now, it definitely would not be like this when I was growing up in high school. And the biggest problem that I can see is that a lot of these people nowadays, they don't have common sense because they can't afford it, even though it's free.
Yeah. I think I know what the problem is. This battery, I took it apart. After a while, the glue in here, it becomes conductive.
Ah,
And then I found out from watching channels that repair electronics and that.
yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Is there was a big petition being signed to actually get him his face and everything put back on the helmet and logo, and change the name back to the Redskins, because it was actually honoring that chief. But yeah, common sense, Uncle Mark. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people with today's economy, they can't even afford it because it's so cheap. I forget what state it was that Crystal was talking about, that lawmakers are wanting to pass that if a female has a miscarriage, that they're actually going to try her for murder.
That's crazy.
I know. That's exactly what I'm thinking, saying also is like, now, I can understand if a female does something on purpose to try and cause a miscarriage. Okay? That, yeah, I would understand. But if it's something that, just something happens where it's an accident, no. But the lawmakers are wanting to go, no, we're still going to press charges. Yeah, and no, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And that's what I'm saying. These lawmakers and everything, they have no common sense.
Yeah.
Oh, knowing them Mohawk, they're going to try and prove it. It's kind of like, like last night when I was watching Popeye. They're talking about all these drones and everything that are popping up around the airports and everything, which I hadn't heard about until yesterday. And there's this one guy, I know you've seen him. He's got the tattoos all over his face. I think he's some kind of a music artist.
Tom McDonald,
Is that who it is?
the guy that has tattoos and he makes things about political stuff too.
Yeah.
That's Tom McDonald.
Right. I mean, he was talking about that. It's like, oh, so the government can't figure out where these drones are coming from, but if I'm $47 short on my IRS tax return, they know that in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tom McDonald.
Okay. And I'm going, yeah, that's true. I mean, they say, well, we don't know where they're coming from, but yet you can figure all this other stuff out without any problems whatsoever. I'm calling BS on that. Plain and simple. It's just a bunch of political BS. Like I said, she was telling me some other things. I think North Carolina, I think. Either North or South Carolina. And I'm going, dude, what are these people got going in through their thick, crazy skulls thinking about? These lawmakers getting paid to try and push all this. I guarantee you that none of it would be happening. Like I said, back when I was going to high school, nobody would even be thinking like this at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they just had that shooting at that school up there in Wisconsin, up there in Madison.
Yeah. Two counties over from me.
Okay. Now here's the thing. They said the person that did the shooting was a juvenile. Okay. My question is, how in the hell did a damn juvenile get their hands on a firearm?
Bought it off the black market, or someone gave it to them.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing is they didn't go out legally and purchase it. They had to get it illegally.
Yeah. Ouch.
And that's where a lot of the crime is coming from. The fact is, you've got all these illegal, people getting these weapons illegally.
Yeah.
It's not a gun problem. It's a people problem.
It's a mental health problem too.
Yep. Okay, so Susan says stole it from the parents' drawer. And now they're going to probably say, oh, the parents should have had it locked up. Well, kids shouldn't have been playing with it and know exactly where. I mean, if they knew where it was, that girl had a mental problem to begin with.
She was living with her dad too. And he's the kind of guy that has shaved the back of his head with a long ponytail.
So then there's mental problems right there. So then it does run in the family. The mental problems run in the family on that side.
I don't know. When they showed the dad, I was like going,
Well, I mean,
he didn't look like the usual person that should be raising their child.
right. And that's the whole thing is parents are not raising their kids
They're
properly.
being their friends.
Yeah. And like I said, that's the problem is that kids are not being brought up correctly now. Oh. It's society and the way they're wanting to have everything, wanting to be less disciplined. Well, hell, why do you think kids are getting to be so unruly? One video I saw earlier talking about,
You jump up on that noise.
what Arnie did.
Yeah. She goes up and goes looking at me, and I'm like, I didn't do it.
But no, there was a video I wasn't watching earlier talking about how the students here in Texas, how many times they actually assaulted teachers. And this one lady goes, after she had enough of it, she turned in her resignation.
Arnie, you made a noise. My cat looked up at me.
Well, he had to go get the boss. But to me, it's like, I know that, I'm just putting out my 2 cents. That don't like it, oh well. But like, that's one thing about with the Constitution, First Amendment, freedom of speech. Yes, Layla, we see you. Yes, we see and hear you. Seeing how you're wanting to be really bossy tonight. But then, of course, that's normal for her.
Yeah.
That's very normal for her. Yeah, I know it's getting to be late. Well, Arnie trained her real good.
She's trying to show her butt.
Yeah, that we don't need to see. Well, Susan, I think the voices, we all trained her on that. I think each one of us have a part in that. She's shaking her head. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Leila, this is not Saturday night. No taking a bath yet.
Yeah, and she's cleaning her paw.
Probably because she got into something dirty. The Brentwood.
Oh my gosh.
Now what is she getting upset about? You were just petting her.
Here you go.
And Susan, I'm still waiting for that call from you. You said you were going to do.
I'll have to show you guys after on the backstage this video.
Hey, anytime she wants, she can always come up. All she's got to do is, say, hey, can I come up? Hey, I'll be glad to get her up here on the panel.
Who?
Susan.
Yeah.
I know we'd all like to see her and hear her. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I'm busy myself, but I still take time twice a week to be up on, have the live stream going.
Can't believe it's 18th already.
Yeah. I know. You keep reminding us. You said you were going to get 2 more polls. Yeah, talking about that reminds me of one day when I was at that Southwest Spray. One day I was having a conversation with Steven, and he goes, "Oh, bite me." I said, "Give me about 20 minutes." He goes, "Why 20 minutes?" I said, "Because that'll be about how long it takes me to get home, get my dentures, get back here." He just started laughing. All right. Well, hopefully you're not feeling too bad from yesterday. This, that, and the other thing, Bill. And you missed the girl flying by behind Arnie with nothing on. We had a streaker go right behind Arnie. So you didn't miss much.
And Callie looked at Bryn strange.
Yep. She heard a sound.
Callie went, oh. She looked up when Arnie tooted outside.
Yep.
She's looking at me like, yeah, so what?
Probably thought it was you at first.
No, she knew it was the computer. She jumps when the neighbors drop stuff on the floor upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always sounds like a weight just got dropped down. It goes, ba-doom.
All right. Well, it's coming up on 8 o'clock. I've got to get everything shut down in here. Got to get the laundry out of the dryer. Get that brought inside. So, time to say goodbyes. Bryn, do your wave.
Bye, everyone.
Arnie, you got anything?
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. And tomorrow night, this was, like, kind of mentioned last night. Gonna have, like, a pajama party on my stream tomorrow night.
All right. You're welcome, Bill. Don't know what it was for, but you're welcome. I appreciate everybody
Bye,
coming
everyone.
on the stream tonight. Everybody come up here on the panel. And now, don't forget, Friday night, Crystal will be live, and she is going to do a giveaway on her channel. I don't know what it is she's going to give away, and no, I'm not going to be getting in on it. So, everybody, y'all go see her. And yes, I'll be there also. But like I said, She'll be doing her giveaway this Friday night, 7 o'clock Central. So go check her out and everything.
And she's going to use one of our A's to pick a number at random, I guess.
Right. I don't know exactly how it's going to be done, but everybody check that out. Of course, I know Sarah's going to be wanting to get on that because I know it's yarn to be given away. So, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all stay safe. God bless. And I'll see y'all next week. So.